Right, so almost a decade back, something very significant happened at the company that I was working at. Now, there was a mass layoff, more due to the company being close to being shut down than anything else. And it was a very hard thing for pretty much every one of us to take, regardless of whether we were retained or have been let go. So we went through a very hard phase, and then everyone who had been asked to go, found good work, and things seemed to be getting better for everyone. So we all decided to meet up and celebrate, kind of a farewell, because the thing that had happened uh, had been very sudden. So 25 of us met up at a restaurant, and I recall we met up at somewhere around 6 in the evening, and we occupied this large table, actually a bunch of tables that were put together to accommodate us all. And we were all chatting away to glory. There was a lot of laughter, there was quite a lot of loud talk, I would say. There was a lot of drinks that went around the table. There was obviously a lot of food. And we were at that restaurant for a good part of 6 hours, I think. It was a very, very long, fun evening. So we were celebrating, we were enjoying. And towards the end of that evening, a gentleman, probably in his 50s then, walked up to a couple of us who had just, got up from the table, and we walked, I think, to a corner because we were chatting. And this gentleman walks up to us and he was like, "So, what is it exactly that you guys are here to do?" And we were very excited. We explained to him as to what had happened, and we were like, "So, here we are, we're, kind of celebrating, we're just having a nice time." And the gentleman pauses, smiles, and says to us, "I was here to celebrate a nice evening with my daughter because it's her birthday. You guys have ruined it for us." We were stunned. We were completely at a loss for words. We didn't know what to say. Should we have apologized? Should we have explained? I don't know what we should have or could have done, but he just said that and he walked away. Now, that thing has stayed with me to this day. I cannot, simply cannot forget, the emotion with which he said that. We had literally ruined his family's evening. Although we thought we were just celebrating, we were there having a good time with our friends. The thing that kind of comes out of this is that when we are celebrating, when we are having a good time, enjoying ourselves, we often forget that we are still a part of a larger group or a larger community, and that whilst we might be wanting to have a great time, there might be others who either aren't in that zone or need to, have a little quiet or need to attend to an emergency. Literally, us celebrating uh, sports victories on the streets is a very similar incident. The streets just um, turn chaotic, and anyone who either has an emergency or needs to get to some place urgently is completely stressed out. We just got to rethink how we celebrate. And I mean, since that day, every single time I've been at a restaurant wanting to celebrate, I've been very, very aware of how much uh, we're affecting people around. That simple awareness has completely changed the way I celebrate. And I think it's worth considering, don't you? When we are going to celebrate, we of course got to have fun, but also be aware that there are people around who may not want to celebrate with us at that point. All right, thank you for listening, and I hope this has made some sense and this has a takeaway for you. I appreciate your time, like always, and I hope to see you in the next one.